remember your burning kiss forever and a day. Our joining of lips I'll remember as bliss for longer than I can say. And I'll be proud that I've lived and learned so much, as long as there's north and south. And I'll remember the reason your kiss burned so much was because you still had your cigar in your mouth. Our Billy Crystal! Now, here they are, all greased up and ready to sing their brains out. Sha-na-na!
Won't you wear my ring around your neck to tell the world I'm yours by let them see your love for me, or let them see by the way around your neck. Won't you wear my ring around your neck to tell the world I'm yours by let them know I love you so, and let them know by the way around your neck. Oh, they say don't stay, it's not the proper thing. Oh, they say we're too young to know the meaning of the ring. I only know I love you, honey, that you love me too. Oh, my darling, that's why I beg of you. Won't you wear my ring around your neck to tell the world I'm yours by let them see your love for me. Let them see how to sing. And let them know by the ring. And let them know by the ring around your neck. Thank you.
Thank you. Woo. Good evening and welcome to our show. Un momento. There are some of you who have expressed the belief that greasers are inarticulate, vacuous, jejune simpletons. However, those of us who proudly wear the appellation greasers are offended by these derogatory and unpropitious remarks. For the truth is, my peers and I are merely normal young men who've chosen an alternative lifestyle, one of which may call anti-establishment, but which we still see as a personal expression of the self. And I, for one, find nothing wrong with starting each morning by sticking my head in my crankcase and then using the grease to comb my hair. Nothing wrong with that. But thank you and welcome to the show.
Or pantyhose.
I'm so upset I'm gonna jump.
I don't blame yous with the way yous look.
The way I look, dog face. If I were you, I would have jumped when I was born.
Ah, touche, Goldilocks. So, if life's so great, why yous checking out?
I'll tell you why, out of order brain. Because the whole time you've been doing this show, not once have you done a tribute to my favorite Rocky mortal, Little Richard. That's why.
Now I understand. But fret not. It just so happens that tonight we're tributizing Little Richard.
Oh, you're only saying that so I won't jump.
Believe me, that's not the reason. Ladies and gentlemen, Sha-na-na's musical salute to Little Richard, the king of rock and roll, and the songs he made famous. What do you say to that?
I can only quote Little Richard. A wop bop loo bop wop bamboo.
Ladies and gentlemen, the poetry of Little Richard.
sleep up here. Why don't you clowns dummy up?
Hey, you can't talk to us like that.
Why not?
Lady, we're in the movie Grease. We are stars.
Do you know on the street where you live?
Do you want us to sing on the street where you live?
No, I want you to sing on the street where somebody else lives.
We've had a lot of guests on this show, but tonight's guest, Billy Crystal, is special, not only to me, but to all of Sha-Na-Na. Billy and Sha-Na-Na have been working together for a long time, he being the comedian at our concerts way back before we got our own TV show. So when Billy got on the hit TV show Soap and starred in the movie Rabbit Test, we were thrilled. We always knew he would make it. And when he heard we got our own TV show, he begged to be a guest. Ladies and gentlemen, a great comedian and a close personal friend of Sha-Na-Na, Billy Crystal.
We'll never get away. Just keep calm, no one will get away.
I don't want to do it. I hate them. Hey, enough chit-chat, Billy. Be funny.
I refuse to be funny.
Hey, Crystal, if you want to continue looking like me, be funny. Ladies and gentlemen, my close personal friend, Mr. Billy Crystal.
I got a chance to go back to New York recently, saw my old high school, saw all my old friends. We were tough. The biggest thing that we used to do was get phony proof of age, because we wanted to drink beer. All right, we were 17. The legal age in New York is 46. I think it's something ridiculous. And the proof never went with who you really were. We used to get phony driver's license, draft cards, anything to get into a club or a discotheque. Discotheque. It's very L.A. Hey, how are you? Discotheque. The one moment that we all shared was our senior prom. Oh, we had a great senior prom. It always came down to the last dance. The last dance always introduced by the band, the laid-back MC of the band. We'd like to thank you, kids, and your great Gingy kids, kind of brother. And on behalf of me, Mario, Toots, and my midget brother Ricky. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you. Anyway, it's time now for your last dance. And we'd all get up on a dance floor, and we all became this one young couple. Remember? Ellen, I think I just blew my gum in your ear. I said, I think I just blew my gum in your ear. Oh, I really, really had a good time. I thought Jay and the Americans looked fat, didn't you? With the corsage, you said it was too tight. Ellen, it was a wrist corsage. You put it around your neck. I don't understand. And me in my tuxedo. I look boss now, you know, but the stupid guy at the tuxedo place said he didn't have one small enough for me, you know? He didn't have a suit small enough for me. So I had to go to a toy store and take one off a Jerry Mahoney doll. These shoes are killing me. No, they're my mother's. No, I knew I was going to need some more height. Did the Yankees win tonight? Oh, I'll check with you later. Oh, Ellen, I know we're going through some changes come fall, you know. I'll be going to sleepaway college, and you got to stay and finish junior high, but it could work out. It could really, really work out. Hey, I'm sorry. No, I'm allergic to foam rubber. Hey, give me a little closer. Hey. I'm sorry, that was disgusting. Oh, Ellen, I gotta tell you something. I really, really had a good time, you know? I had a big argument with my old man before I came, you know? He's saying family tradition, you know? He wants me to go to the same school he went to. Keep the name going, you know? Keep the family name going. Go to the same school he did, you know? I said, Pop, what's the big deal? He went to air conditioning school, you know? The man majored in Freon, you know what I mean? I love you. I said it. It's out and open. I do. I don't know whether I'm romantic or what, you know? I love you. I mean, Ellen, when I'm with you, I feel like an adult, like I should be able to stay up late and watch wrestling. You know, maybe I'm 6'2", Yankee shortstop, or I'm bright, you know. Maybe I could be a doctor and solve a disease. Or even just shave. Most of all, Ellen, you make me feel like a man, yeah. And no matter what happens between me and you, you know, in the future, when we go hither and thither, I'll always love you for making me feel like a man. And if you wait here, I'll go call my parents so that they can come and pick us up.
We'll be right.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. Spring is here, the sky is blue. Oh, birds are singing as if they knew. Today's the day we'll say I do, and we'll never be lonely anymore.
Hello, everyone. This is the circumlocutionary Howard Nosell speaking to you from the chapel. The atmosphere hushed. In a very short time, we're going to witness the betrothal, the nuptials, the tying of the knot, or as you, the non-cognoscente, call it, the wedding. The nuptial pair. In that corner, in the white dress, the bride. And in that corner, in the black tux and high black sneakers, reminiscent of the glory days of the Celtics and Rod McCune, the groom. Let's see if we can't get a few well-chosen words from the timorous groom. One must ponder the validity of this entire production. William Bland, you call yourself the groom, and you are.
Yes, Howard.
William Bland, you've been accused of being arrogant, self-centered, egotistical, lazy, and sensitive.
By who, Howard?
Not important. Tell me, do you think the marriage will go the distance?
I do.
The exact replica of the words you used at your last 5 nuptials. Come off it, William. How do you expect to stay married and extrapolate your loser image?
Say what?
The exact words he used when his 5 previous wives said, I get half of everything you got. You have just heard from the groom. This reporter has seen them wed and seen them shed. And I predict that this one will end in 3. That's weeks. And now back to the song. Take it away, song.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love.
This is Howard Nosell again, standing here in my usual unobtrusive manner, next to a woman who is loved and known by none of you, and for good reason. She has the personality and wit of an unfinished basement. Now, are you married, Teresa Livings?
Fine, Howard, and thank you for those kind remarks.
It's like talking to Topo Gigio. What fleeting thoughts are going through your rather diminutive mind in these last pressure-packed moments of singlehood?
The only thing in my mind is joy, bliss, and happiness.
Obviously, her first marriage, reminiscent of the Zsa Zsa Gabor Conrad Hilton fiasco, which ended bitterly, in a fashion which, to quote my show business friends, you never heard such hollering and screaming and carrying of fun.
Howard, could I say something?
No, let's tell it like it is, Mary Teresa. You're marrying Rotundo over there for his money.
Who told you that?
Not important. You just heard from the bride. After talking to her, I am now ready to counter-prognosticate and revise my earlier extrapolation. This marriage will dissolve in 2. That stays. This is Silver-tongued Howard Nosell saying, take it away, song.
Bells will ring, the sun will shine.
tonight, Teresa, take this man, William, to be your lawful wedded husband, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer.
I'll take health, better, and richer.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Going to the chapel of love. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
A minor, F, G, G7. What's that playing on the radio? Why do I start swaying to and fro? I have never heard that song before, but if I don't hear it anymore, it's still familiar to me, sends a thrill right through me, 'cause those chords remind me of the night that I first fell in love too. Those magic changes, my heart arranges a melody that's never the same, a melody that's calling your name and begs you, please come back to me. Please return to me, don't go away again, or make them play again. The music I want to hear is once again, you whisper in my ear. Oh, my darling, by the radio. You'll come back to me someday, I know. Been so lonesome since our last goodbye, but I'm singing as I cry, while the bass is sounding, while the drums are pounding, beatings of my broken heart rise to first place on the charts. Oh, my heart rages. Oh, those magic changes.
We'd like to thank our guest, Billy Crystal, for so graciously and voluntarily choosing to be with us. I honestly feel that the quality of this show was so far above anything we've ever done before that on a scale of 1 to 10, I think tonight was a 2. Not bad, huh? In closing, I'd like to leave yous with this one thought. If yous can keep your head while those about you are losing theirs, how are you ever going to be able to recognize anybody? Good night. Peace for peace.